Okay guys, we're here today with Giancarlo Bodoni. Huge honor for me. Guys, Giancarlo just competed the World's No-Gi this last weekend and he won his division as an adult brown belt, medium heavy or heavy?
Super heavy.
Super heavy. And he got third in the open class. And he has been teaching Jiu-Jitsu on my school the last few months. And it was such a cool thing to watch him winning. And we just shot an entire instruction for him about one of his favorite positions. That's the single leg. So he pretty much showed single legs from everywhere, like from half guard, from sit-up guard, from standing, from over-under. So today he's gonna show us here one of his favorites. That's the single leg from the sit-up guard. And it's good because he's gonna end up finishing the single leg standing. So super excited to learn from him, and let's do it.
Well, guys, so yeah, like Bernardo said, we showed like single legs from a lot of different positions. So single legs from bottom, single legs from top. And one of my favorite ways to set up the single leg is going to be from the De La Riva guard, right? So I'm going to use the sit-up guard. So a lot of times I'm here, I'm controlling my partner's pants or his ankle, okay? And I have my foot in the De La Riva. And most of the time when I'm here, my partner's going to try to make a grip on my pants, right? So he's going to try to control my pants or my ankle, doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to use this opportunity to start grabbing his sleeve and breaking his grip. So because I don't want him to start stuffing my leg down, okay, and start passing. So I want to make sure the whole time my De La Riva is tight. Okay, I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna take my foot off of his hip and I'm gonna put it on top of his thigh, and as I pull his grip, I'm gonna kick my leg to break it, like so. Okay, then I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna put my foot again right close to his hips. Okay, I don't want to put my foot close to the knee. Okay, I want to put the foot close to the hip. And when I go to push him to sit up, I'm gonna take this foot that's in the De La Riva, I'm gonna put it down, and then I'm gonna sit up hugging his leg. So I'm gonna keep the sleeve grip, I push, my De La Riva leg comes down, and then this hand comes and starts hugging the leg. So once we get to this position, I keep my foot right here on his hip, right? And I hug his leg in nice and tight. So oftentimes what may happen is the guy starts to kind of posture up, right? Once the guy starts posturing up, I take advantage of this opportunity. So if he comes back right here, so let's just turn a little bit. So we're right here, okay? I sit up. As soon as he starts to posture, my legs come back, like so, and then I'm gonna punch this grip right into his belt, okay? To start pushing him backwards. I push off of my toes, and I start driving him forward, coming up on the single leg, like this. Okay, so I end up with the single, his leg between my legs, his sleeve grip, and then I can make a grip either on my collar, or I can start controlling my own bicep here, just to not stay holding onto his leg here. Okay, so now what I want to start doing is I want to make sure, like whenever I'm in the single leg position, I want to make sure like my eyes are forward. So I don't want to keep my head down where he's going to start pushing, okay, and being really heavy on me. Okay, so once I get here, I hold my own arm. I make sure like my head, my eyesight is forward, parallel to the ground. Okay, and what I'm going to do is, you know, he knows that I want to take him down. So when I'm in the single leg, I never want to stay straight too much. I always want to kind of keep my partner hopping. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take him one way. So I'll take him to my right side, and then as soon as he bases to the right, I'm gonna make my chest very heavy and take a step back to my left. So I take him one way, and then immediately take him to the other side. And then I finish on top in a pretty good passing position, right? So I was here playing De La Riva, right? I have my toes, you know, right here. I'm controlling either the pants or the ankle. If he makes a grip on my pants, I want to immediately grab his sleeve. So I take advantage, control the sleeve, I kick through, and I break his grip, and then I come right back close to his hip here with my foot. So don't go too low, keep it right here. Now when I push, I'm going to kick him forward, I sit up, this heel comes down, and I hug his leg, okay? As soon as I hug and I see if the guy wants to start posturing up, I take advantage and I bring my legs back and I punch. Okay, so I'm gonna punch forward and drive and start coming up here. Okay, as soon as I come up, I can control my own bicep. I wanna make sure that I get him off balance. So I'm gonna start taking him one way. Once he stops this way, I step back and I make my chest very heavy to make sure that I take him down.
Yeah, Giancarlo, man, that was a great breakdown. And one thing that caught my attention a lot here is like, most of the people when they do the single, like from the sit-up guard, they stand up towards this direction,
yeah.
Right? So you go almost like the inverse.
Yeah. So there's certain ways that I like to bring my legs to this side. There's certain times, but in this case, like if I'm holding his grip, I break it, and then I start to push him forward. When I start sitting up, like it's very common the guy's gonna have like maybe the hand on my shoulder or something like that. If I start coming this way and you start driving your knee, you're gonna start putting me forward. Okay. So I like to, as I take advantage of the fact that you're already moving your weight backwards. So when I sit up, once you start posturing, I start pushing you this way.
And then I don't have the chance to move my knee forward.
Exactly. And there's ways that like, if I put my legs this way that I can sweep you, right? But for the most part, like I don't want to give you the opportunity to start driving your weight into me. So I like to kick forward. Once I get here and I feel like maybe this is bothering him, he starts posturing up, I just push.
Got it.
Like so.
Got it.
And then
no, that was great. Yeah, so guys, look what he does here. So instead of doing the traditional way that everybody does, going towards this side, he goes towards this side, but he ends up with the same single leg that everybody knows. So he just takes a little different angle to confuse his opponent, and then pretty much stops all my defense. That would be like the knee cut or that kind of stuff. So that was a really good one. Then guys, Giancarlo just shot an entire structure all about single legs, like single legs from everywhere. And it's gonna be on BJJFanatics.com, so maybe by the time you are watching, it's already there. So make sure to check that out. Thank you, Giancarlo.
Yes, thank you, Bernardo.
Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.